Gemini, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your third house, this could be for you. You know the drill. Thank you, however you support the channel, it's very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Okay, let's see what we've got. Let's do one more. Gemini. We have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is Mars in Leo. Okay, so Mars was in Leo, slammed on the brakes, went retrograde, back into Cancer. Cancer rules your second house, Leo rules your third. So the emphasis of Mars was maybe pushing you into, socializing, and all of a sudden that stopped. Back into Cancer of your second house, slowing down how you earn money. Possibly could have been a slowed effect. It's going to start making its momentum again. But it feels like something is being launched. Interesting. Could be your overcoming ego. The Six of Wands that you're jumping over here. And ego's we need ego, but sometimes ego tries to keep us safe because the only thing it knows is what it's already known, so we repeat patterns. But it seems like something's been jumped over. Crossing here. Root to the matter. Okay. Recent past. Oh, I know what's going on. There's a fogginess that's happening in your world at the moment, and it's like the old ways don't work anymore. Now, I don't mean that in the sense of the old ways in terms of spiritual practices and the old magic. That's not what I mean. But there's something that's shifted, and the old ways of doing things, is in daily habits, whatever, or like your interactions, is no longer working. And the problem is you concentrate on doing those things, or somebody is here in your environment. Could be something to do with communication. Let me get the cards out, and I think I know what's going on. What you want, what's coming in. Nice. How you see yourself, how others see you, advice. It's like something's out of your hands here. Okay, I'm not bothered about that outcome. That's a good thing. Okay, beautiful. Okay, nothing can stop justice. It's all coming together as it should do. The one thing that I kind of want you to be focused on is something in terms of potential hidden toxicity. And I say hidden toxicity because your advice is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is the High Priestess meets... High Priestess. It's Jupiter and Capricorn. It's the Wheel of Fortune meets the Devil. So the Wheel of Fortune is repeated patterns. It's a cycle. And the Devil's can be just a toxic habit or anything like that. But I'm more linking it elementally. King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So again, whatever is in motion, nothing can stop it. It's Nine of Wands in this deck. I've said several times before I even bought the deck, I used to reference this deck. Seven of Wands, it's launched. You see yourself as the Eight of Wands, it's traveling. Nine of Wands, it hits its mark. and it's already been set. You know, the Four of Wands here, Empress meets the Emperor, divine masculine, divine feminine, or the masculine feminine within yourself. If you don't like using the masculine and feminine, you can link it as the yin and the yang. If you don't like the yin and the yang, you can link it as passive versus active. Whatever it is, it has to be balanced within our bodies. If you want, you know, the flow of life to be in complete flow. Now, the issue I'm seeing here is crossing is the high priestess. In a crossing position, this could be secrets. This could be, you know, things needing. It's like there's a foggy energy, which is quite interesting considering if we look at fogginess when it comes to the chart, it tends to be Neptune. Neptune is on its last degrees of Pisces. Pisces rules your 10th house. So this is your career, it's your reputation, it's how you see yourself, it's your interactions with authority figures, it's all those type of things. And there's a cloud over it here. There's something that just feels, I wouldn't be making too many big decisions in terms of that aspect, you know, your career. If you can hold off until, like, you know, Neptune moves into Aries, which happens at the end of this month anyway, it's like don't dive into something just yet. You know, it's like this, you might have created your own illusion in terms of how you present yourself. You know, the 10th house is all about how you present yourself. And let's face it, today's society, especially if you've got like corporate work or something that, you know, you have to fit into the old ways, we mold our personality around it. It's natural to do because, you know, you want the job or you want to fit in or whatever it is. But something feels like it's like it no longer can work the way it does. It's like the old ways are done. Okay? The real you can't be hidden any longer. Root of the matter is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is one of your cards and it's where it is now. It's Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter is in Gemini. So Jupiter's in your first house, really expanding who you are. You guys are ruled by Mercury. Recent past, Magician, Mercury. Magician has all the tools necessary to create his environment, his life, what he wants to mold together. But the thing with Mercury, and when you think of any element, and the hidden aspect of the toxicity of the Two of Pentacles here, so the hidden devil. So naturally, Mercury ruled means you're curious, communicative, you're very adaptable. Like any element though, anything in excess becomes toxic. So if your whole basis of life is just on Mercury. Now Mercury, like I say, it's communication, it's swiftness, it's fast, they call it quicksilver, it's the fastest moving, in your head, you know, mental gymnastics. And this element, like anything, think Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter. The name, the phrase Mad Hatter was coined because of in the hat making process, they used to use mercury as part of the what do they call it, to cure the felt, and that led to poisonings, erratic behaviours, speech issues, memory issues. Now I'm not suggesting that's what you're going through here, but there's this big emphasis of just leaning too much a certain way, and you're being asked to kind of need to bring something into balance, and that balance needs to be, it could be just getting outside, feeling the joy, feeling, you know, getting away from the communication world. You guys rule that networking, you know, the third house, technology to a certain extent, yes, you know, logistics, all those type of things, thinking. What you want is the Two of Cups. You want a beautiful balance. You want connections. Venus in Cancer, the Empress meets the Chariot. The Empress in Chariot is a beautiful energy because Empress is very, very feminine, and the Chariot is the ability to use willpower, which is masculine. Very, you know, the feminine energy meets the solar plexus, so we can break through into the heart. What's coming in is the sun. The sun is the element of the solar plexus, the yellow. The sun is powerful. The sun is illuminating. Something's getting illuminated. Sun and the High Priestess together it can be linked to clairvoyance, but for me, clarity is a clear picture. Something clear is coming. How you see yourself is the Eight of Wands. Like I say, the Seven of Wands is something's in motion. The Eight of Wands is communication, fast talking, da da da. Says me while I'm fast talking. But there's also this element here is it's like you think, and I'm trying not to get at you here, but in the Toff deck, the Eight of Wands is Mercury in Sagittarius in all decks, but it's something like the energy of the octahedron is the heart chakra, which is the perfect balance, would become electromagnetic. It's like you see yourself as this balanced energy, but it's actually not, and it's leaning too far one way. Again, it doesn't have to be about Mercury, but I'm looking at it as I'm seeing this here. Now, when we do that, we miss out on stuff. This could be those that are on a path of healing, and it's just focused on healing, missing out the joys of life, to a point where then you redefine who you are based on I'm healing. And it's like you've left behind the old habit of whatever label or whatever it is that's you've trying to jump over, and you've jumped into another labeling pattern. And the universe is trying to get you to kind of slow down and look at something here. However, see you is the High Priestess meets Justice with the Two of Swords. And there's something about, I don't know, I'm looking at her, the movement. Obviously, she's chin up, chin down. You know, in yoga, it's the Jalanbara? The lock, the chin lock. And it's like you, somebody's seeing you as locking up or something like that, which is very interesting. It's also the card of the upcoming moon. This reading is for April, so we've got the middle of April, we've got this moon in Libra. Libra rules your fifth house, your romance, your creativity, children, your ability to have a bit of fun in life. So there's an emphasis here pointing towards fun and activity. Your advice, like I say, it's like what is the devil? What is the hidden devil here? What is it that you're trying to use old ways to achieve and it's not working? Your outcome is the Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords normally in a spread I would be like not so good, but it's your card. It's the Sun in Gemini. We've already got the Sun here, so this for me is pointing to the Lovers. It could be that endings are happening because I feel like whatever's been hidden in this situation, the Sun's bringing some sort of clarity. Then we get Justice, then we get the Ace of Cups. So it's like there's an illumination, a truth that's coming to the surface here that allows you to put an end to what needs to end so that you can open yourself up to the Ace of Cups. So there's definitely clarity coming here. Definitely clarity. Let's take a look at the Lovers. And I wanted to see where the Devil was. And the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune will bring together the Lovers and the Devil. Wheel of Fortune is with the Five of Swords and the Six of Cups. Somebody, it's like you're even somebody's like completely looking back at the past here, or is too reminiscent on the past. Whether this is you, whether this is another person, whether this is just focused on old ways, repressed anger, I don't know. Why do I feel like somebody's trying to influence you? Or you're trying to influence somebody else? The Lovers is with the Empress and the Fool. Okay. Okay. This could be a piece of information that comes out and it makes you realize something possibly was an illusion. I don't know what. Devils with Judgment and the King of Swords. Yeah. I whatever the illusion is, is getting broken. Your final card's the Tower. Okay, yeah. Freedom comes through whatever is being revealed. How that works out, for some of you, it's amazing. For others of you, it's disappointing but leads to amazing. But at the moment, there's this, it's like the universe is trying to get you out of this overthinking, and that's where that Mercury is coming in. So one of the best, quickest ways to do that is, you know, your opposite sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about, you know, putting that sort of ability with your Mercury aspect into the 9th house, Sagittarius energy, which is research, it's travel, it's, you know, spiritual gurus, it's this could be something like that. Somebody who was a teacher and you're seeing them for what they are, or you've given your power away to something and you're recognizing something now. This could be so many different things. But if you take on that other aspect of you know, to balance it out, to balance that air with a little bit of fire, or, you know, or the sun with some sort of passion, just to bring, and again, Mercury meets temperance, so to bring that balance in, go traveling, or this could be putting that analytical mind to good use, learning a language. You know, the 9th house, Sagittarius, rules language as well. So there's an emphasis here. I think something is getting awakened. How that looks could be disappointing for some. Ultimately, it leads you to a very open heart in the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay. In your extended, let's look at, what should we look at? I want to see what this High Priestess in his crossing is. This feels like a secret of some kind. Let's have a quick look at the Ace of Swords. We might not need to do that. Let's have a look at this. What's the truth? Sorry, I'm a nosy bugger. Ace, but without question, any illusions are getting broken. The Ace of Swords is with the Moon and the Seven of Cups, 2 cards of illusions. Okay. Yeah. Odin at the bottom. Let go and let Odin. So whatever's been, this could be somebody pulling wool over your eyes, I don't know, is getting stripped away, making it very, very, very aware, because I feel like whatever this energy is keeping you stuck in your head. And the universe is going, no, Gemini, we need you to live your life. We need you to, you know, do X, Y, and Z. And you can't whilst you're stuck in Mercury. It becomes toxic after a while. I hope that makes sense. So we're going to take the energy of what that truth revealing, the illusions in your extended. Mars in Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Jupiter in Gemini, Gemini, Virgo, Venus in Cancer, Leo, Mercury in Sagittarius, Moon in Libra, Jupiter in Capricorn, Sun in Gemini, Libra, Mercury in Cancer, Venus in Aries, Moon in Sagittarius, Mercury in Aquarius, Saturn in Taurus, Sun in Virgo. We have Wands, we have Swords, we have Pentacles, we have Cups. Everyone is here. Those of you stand out, let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.